Drones hovering in the sky have unveiled the once hidden aspects of our world, capturing bizarre, wild, and shocking scenes from various corners of the globe. In this exploration of extraordinary drone captures, we'll reveal some of the most unbelievable moments that were never meant to be seen. But before we dive into these footages, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell to stay informed about our upcoming videos. Let's get started. While flying his drone over Kirok Chase, renowned as one of the most haunted forests in the UK, a man observed a scary figure through the aerial perspective. Intrigued, he decided to lower the drone for a closer examination. Navigating at a very low altitude just beneath the tree canopy on the forest edge, the drone's camera captured an enigmatic figure in white with long dark hair standing amidst the shadows of the trees, preventing a clear view of her face. However, the details of her attire were discernible, and she appeared to be using her left hand to brush hair away from her face. The footage stirred a strong reaction among netizens, with many speculating that the mysterious figure could be the infamous ghost of the black-eyed child. You may be familiar with the Chernobyl disaster, a catastrophic event that unfolded in 1986, rendering the town of Pripyat and its surroundings deserted. Over 120,000 people were evacuated and never returned. The atomic reactor at Chernobyl burned for more than a week, releasing radiation globally. Today, the area has seen a partial recovery, flourishing with wildlife, yet devoid of human habitation. The abandoned homes remain frozen in time, untouched since the residents hastily departed. This drone footage captures the captivating beauty of nature reclaiming the abandoned landscape, showcasing the untamed essence that residents left behind. In addition to their impressive swimming abilities, moose exhibit remarkable stability while walking on water, leveraging their tall and robust stature. This particular skill becomes particularly advantageous when faced with predators unable to swim. A notable example of this was captured in drone footage near a lake in Ontario, Canada. This footage shows a moose standing ankle deep in water, poised for further movement. Suddenly, a wolf emerges from the bushes and charges towards the moose. Despite the moose initially defending itself by kicking, the wolf manages to latch onto the moose's leg with its powerful jaws. After a frantic minute of circling in the water, the moose successfully shakes off the wolf, which takes several seconds before acknowledging defeat. In October 2016, a photographer, eager to capture some picturesque shots of a cornfield, ventured to Huntsville with his drone. The footage begins with the tranquil scene of an expansive area blanketed by an overgrown cornfield. However, as the drone reaches the center of the field, an unexpected sight unfolds. A peculiar figure stands there, playfully interacting with the drone. Initially mistaken for a scarecrow, the realization dawns that it's a man donned in an orange t-shirt, masquerading as a clown. Feeling uneasy, the clown-like figure reacts defensively, swiftly darting into the thick forest to conceal himself. Share your thoughts on what might have brought him to the remote location in the comments below. In Canada, a man named Andrew Dawson recorded a video showing a colossal figure standing and walking unaided at the summit of a mountain in Alberta. This eerie sighting was noticed by a couple of individuals during their regular commute, who observed something unusual protruding from the massive mountain. Despite the shadowy appearance of the figure, some speculate that it could be linked to a tribe of giants native to the mountains. However, the authenticity of such claims remains uncertain. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? Residents in Boise, Idaho, US were startled when what appeared to be a flying reptile, believed to have lived 160 million years ago, was spotted. The creature boasted a substantial wingspan with flapping motions and a long snouted beak. While many speculated it could be a pterodactyl, a winged reptile from the dinosaur era, others suggested more modern explanations. Some argued it looked remarkably realistic and could be a sophisticated remote-controlled plane, a toy, or most likely a drone. What's your take on it? Filmed in 2018, this eerie drone footage unveils a landscape marked by thousands of decapitated trees. The cause behind this devastation becomes apparent upon investigation. The footage captures Keysheless Lake in Washington, which endured a severe drought in the summer of 2018, leading to the exposure of all tree trunks due to the dry conditions. Remarkably, these trees were felled a century ago for reasons unknown. The stumps, preserved underwater for most of the time, remained hidden until the water level dropped significantly in the summer, revealing this somber reality. Captured in mysterious drone footage from China, a striking sight unfolds as numerous wooden coffins dangle from the edge of a cliff. Beyond its enigmatic appearance, the scene is steeped in fascination and ancient legend. According to the lore, the Igorots believed in a departure from the world mirroring one's entry. Consequently, in bygone eras, the Chinese practice involved suspending coffins, with the belief that elevating them higher increased the likelihood of the spirits attaining a superior state in the afterlife. This custom aimed not only to secure a safer resting place for ancestors, but also to elevate their spiritual journey. Today, the cliff bears witness to around 131 coffins, measuring up to 3.2 feet in length, suspended for over 1,200 years, preserving a tangible link to this age-old tradition. An African woman had an amazing response upon encountering a drone for the first time. The incident unfolded when her husband bought a new drone with the intention of surprising her. However, upon seeing the unfamiliar flying object in their home, she became genuinely frightened and panicked. Her husband captured her comical reactions as she tried to evade the drone, convinced that this peculiar gadget was somehow linked to sinister activities. A Kerala-based young boy, accompanied by two friends, embarked on a hiking expedition. Displaying remarkable determination, he persisted in climbing even after his friends decided to turn back. Unfortunately, he slipped and found himself trapped in a small crevice on the side of Sharad Hill, sustaining injuries. Despite initial efforts by his friends and subsequent intervention by authorities, including the Indian Army personnel and mountaineers, reaching and providing him with essentials proved challenging. The stranded boy, captured by a drone, signaled his distress, pointing towards his legs and requesting water. After enduring 2 days at an elevation of 500 meters, he was successfully rescued by the coordinated efforts of the Indian Army personnel and mountaineering experts. In Poland, drone footage captures a scene where a group of individuals, some clad in white biohazard suits resembling paramedics, is seen lifting a mysterious body from the riverbank. The intriguing figure, resembling a merman due to the prominently displayed fishtail, is carefully placed on a stretcher by the paramedics. Notably, the individual possesses a long beard resting on his chest. Swiftly, the paramedics transport the enigmatic being to an undisclosed location, and since then, there has been no further information about the incident. Opinions on the event are divided, with some asserting it as evidence of mermaid existence, while others dismiss it as a possible hoax. The authenticity of the merman encounter remains open to interpretation. Following its journey in China, the drone captured remarkable footage showcasing the Door to Hell in Turkmenistan, situated amidst the vast Karakoram Desert. This extraordinary phenomenon spans an impressive 200 feet in width and reaches a depth of 66 feet. Essentially, it's a natural gas crater that continuously burns, and the exact origins of its ignition remain uncertain. A prevailing theory suggests that Soviet geologists deliberately set it ablaze in 1971 to prevent the spread of methane gas, and it's been burning unabated ever since. Despite its adverse effects on the environment and the health of local residents, the Door to Hell has evolved into a sought-after tourist attraction. In a mysterious desert in Portugal, eerie drone footage captures an anomaly strange enough to be categorized as either a deformed animal or an extraterrestrial being. The recording, dating back to mid-August 2016, unveils a colossal humanoid figure with a hunched back strolling through the desolate landscape. The enigmatic creature disappears behind bushes after being stopped. Speculations abound, with some proposing it to be a sand zombie, while others insist it's of extraterrestrial origin, possibly an alien. Share your thoughts on this perplexing occurrence. In the following aerial footage, numerous Karai camels can be seen embarking on an extraordinary migration from the Kutch district to the mangroves in India. These camels navigate through shallow water, swimming for distances of up to 3 kilometers. Despite the captivating visuals, a concerning reality unfolds as this unique camel breed faces imminent starvation. The culprit behind this threat is the obstruction of tidal waters by sow companies, leading to the gradual desiccation of the mangroves. This obstruction not only prolongs the camels' journey for their grazing grounds, but also hampers their access to essential food resources, putting this vulnerable species at a heightened risk. In 2019, as raging wildfires engulfed the Amazon rainforest, rescue teams employed dash cams, trail cams, and drones to locate and save injured animals. The footage captured a heartbreaking scene of trees and bushes being reduced to ashes, while courageous individuals hurried to rescue the wildlife. The intensity of the fire left a devastating aftermath, causing significant loss to precious wildlife, trees, and birds. Unfortunately, the cause of the fire remained unknown, but some suggested that farmers clearing land for pasture were likely responsible for igniting the destructive spark. That concludes today's video. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to our channel and be sure to give us a thumbs up. Share this video and enable notifications to stay informed about our future content. Thank you for being a part of this with us.